add your con bonus to each one of your rolls.
All right.
Yep.
So I'm back to
That's a
full.
D6 roll.
Back to full.
Yeah, I'm back to full as well.
Woo. That's why short rests are cool.
So you guys all sit around, just talk and just think about that whole battle for like an hour. Hour passes, goes by. You feel somewhat rest and recovered, and you are good to go. Where would you like to head from here?
I think we should.
Artifact room
No.
for village.
I disagree.
No. Actually,
We should
yeah, you're
probably
right.
get the book.
We spent an hour here. Yeah, we should get the book first, and then
If
we'll
we-
get the artifacts.
If we're still healthy, and we still have time, we should do some other stuff afterwards. We need to get this book. This is harder than I anticipated.
Absolutely correct.
Actually, a real good point. This is much more difficult than I thought it'd be.
To the book.
All right.
So would medicine be able to do anything? Like, that's not what I meant to ask. What can I use medicine for? I have to think about using my questions not confusingly. Wow, that was a confusing statement.
Medicine is for like stabilizing people, or if you have a healer's kit. No, if you have a healer's kit, you can stabilize someone with that, or you can roll a medicine check to stabilize someone. Also for like inspecting dead bodies, stuff like that.
So who's taking the longbow and the quiver?
Well, I have the quiver
Okay.
because I can put the bolts in it for now.
Now, with that being-
is a longbow a simple weapon?
The marshal.
Nope.
Then I am not proficient with the longbow.
Wait, the longbow is a +1?
No.
I'm proficient with it.
It's just a regular longbow?
Correct.
Yes.
Oh, that's
I'm
boring.
proficient with it if no one else wants it.
I am also, because it's martial.
I don't want it.
Well,
I'm a-
either one of you guys can have it. I would offer you the quiver as well, but it has no arrows. So right now the longbow is completely useless.
You can have it.
I already have my hand crossbow, so
Then I'll take it.
All right, to the monster room.
All right, to the Hall of Monsters.
And knowledge. Don't forget the knowledge.
Well, yeah, but
Knowledge.
the Hall of Arcane Knowledge is past the Hall of Monsters.
And I can't change spells during a short rest, right? I can't change what I've prepared. Only long rest.
Yes.
Okay. I just want to see if that changed during 5e to Pathfinder. Did not.
And after the short rest, Salvatore, are you bringing your light back up?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
But I'm stealthing ahead. With my elven eyes of dark vision.
I'm organizing the layout a little bit, like marching order and such. As I imagine the two without dark vision are not going to leave Salvatore's side. So because 40 feet is not a far range to see.
To be honest, having one light is like bright light. That's pretty impressive. Some bright too.
All right. Sorry, I was changing.
I love that elves have dark vision though.
All right, we out. We outie fight owie.
We outie!
We are out of here.
I'm so tired today. I hate it.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Fuck this shit. I'm out.
Yoink to the Hall of Monsters. So you guys, let me see here. Oh, I'm sorry, really quick, before everybody goes exploring. Hold on. Hold up.
Yeah.
How did you move out there, Gia?
I walked.
Wait, but what do you mean you walked?
I just moved my thing.
Wait, hold on. Pause for a sec. Pause, get back. Hold on. Hold on. Oh no. Oh no. My whole life is unfurling.
1 second, I'll be right back, guys. Well, Alec has an emotional breakdown.
Same.
Forgot to wall off this room.
That's
Yeet, 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 yeet.
I'm
Blocked.
gonna cast detect magic again right at the end of our short rest. so I can just like detect anything if some magical stuff starts happening.
Alright.
Yeah, you're a little beacon.
And I'm gonna, I think, follow right behind Valindra.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
you're the other person that could stealth up with me and scout ahead.
As long as they don't keep messing up my rolls.
Dude, I believe in you. Oh shit, let me mark up that I got a short rest, which is absolutely fucking useless.
Hey, man.
Alright.
I still have 2 spell slots though because I didn't really use many of my spells.
Alright, so you guys arrive in the Hall of Monsters. You just walk past the stairs and go into the little hallway that's labeled Hall of Monsters. Let's see. The hall, immediately you see that it has 2 large glass-fronted exhibits. Both exhibits
Okay.
have these like reinforced metal doors that look like to get in. Right here and here, the opposite, the other side. Let's see. The exhibit on the right has a sign in front of it that says Fomorian exhibit. And the background of the exhibit is painted with these green rolling hills. The glass itself is scuffed and marked and looks kind of cracked, where the very dead resident inside the exhibit seems to be, not living anymore. The creature is this like very tall, very muscly looking, like disgusting abomination. Like its skin is all pocked and it has these what's left of its skin. A lot of it has deteriorated.
I'm
But
back.
it has these it has like boils and like lesions and its skin is all like nasty. I have a picture for you here.
Ew.
Check a general. He looks like this, but with more rot and decay on his like skin and on his body. Like bones and shit are exposed. He doesn't have a
Oh,
club,
Jesus.
God, that's gross.
and it's very dead. Like you can see through parts of its body. And then on your left-hand side is let's see, the second exhibit on the left is empty. The background is mocked up with flames. And reading the label on the container, it says that it says Baby Red Dragon exhibit. The glass wall is melted with like the molten glass like slag sitting on the edges here of each of those. It looks like the creature melted its way out.
Am I getting any pings on my detect magic as I'm kind of wandering through here?
As you're wandering
I don't think that's how
30 feet, no, you're not getting anything.
It is how it works. And okay, cool.
What is that exhibit?
And then up here at the end of the hall, in that exhibit, is what appears to be in the center of the hallway is a pedestal with a glass case, like a long glass case, that features it looks like preserved and dissected naga.
Oh, I'm intrigued. I walk forward.
Cut down the middle and like completely bisected. It's like skin pinned up in that very like scientific like dissection way to like examine its full form. But it must have been magically preserved because if it's been sitting here for 80 years, there's no decay on the body.
And this room only has that?
This room also has, sorry, I blocked it off weird. There's a door right there, a big set of wooden doors.
Is it magic? You said I wasn't getting any ping here, so it couldn't have been magic.
Oh, I'm sorry, off of the naga?
Oh, just in general. It's just anything within 30 feet. I don't know
Oh,
where.
no,
I don't know
within 30 feet, you're not getting any magic. From the naga, you do get a faint magical aura.
Okay.
But there's no magic just in general, no.
Any doors?
Yes,
Yes, there's a door here. I just blocked it off wrong.
Oh, okay. I wanna. No, because everything was messed up. I'll open it. Is it locked?
You just pushing on it? No, it does not appear to be locked.
All right. I'm gonna open it.
hide around the corner.
Alright.
I'm gonna do something I've heard of in legends by a great adventurer and kick open the door.
All right. You kick
Poor
the shit
knee.
out of the door.
Strength
Oops.
check.
No, you don't need to.
No, I already did.
Okay, what'd you roll?
13.
Alright,
I
so-
mildly kick it open.
All right, and for one round, you have half movement speed because you sprained you twisted your ankle a little bit when you kicked it open.
Ah, yes, that fucking hurt. Let's go. It was cool though.
1 second, Belinda pulls out her journal.
All right, Valindra's writing in her journal.
Why would
Salvatore kicks the door
Whoa,
open.
Whoa.
Ignore that. I blocked it all together. Ignore it. What matters is to the left.
What idiot.
I walk in. I walk
And
half
in the
movement.
room, as soon as you
Movement
enter
in.
the room, as soon as you enter the room, you hear this really faint noise. 1 second.
You might have
Very
to
faint.
All I hear is fan.
I have my.
It sounds kind of like this high pitched cooing and also snoring.
Oh,
It's like,
then
Can I
very
do-
quietly start approaching forward.
I
that's
love-
gonna be a stealth check.
I feel like this might be the dragon.
It's probably the dragon.
Either way.
In the cases lining the walls, here there seems to be tons of dead demons and devils. Like just a shit ton of demonic and hellish looking creatures dissected the same way that was.
But they're all dead.
I mean, they're in cases and their skin is all torn open and pinned up. So yeah.
All right, I'm gonna use my divine sense.
Oh wait, actually, I'm gonna cast
Okay.
guidance on myself.
So I
You
detect
get
any
nothing
celestial,
from
fiends, or undead
Nope.
Oof.
in 60 feet.
Nope.
Alright. I'm gonna cast guidance on myself and I'm gonna roll stealth and I'm gonna add that 1d4 onto it.
All right.
So I rolled a 17 for stealth.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I rolled a 25.
All right.
Also, I want to make sure that I have my shield and I have my mace out.
That's where I
Gotcha.
wanna go. Is it like, can I go there? Or...
You can walk there. Keep going.
Sweet.
All right. So Valindra, when you walk up, you see curled up in this little adorable ball is a tiny red dragon sitting on a huge pile of what looks like charred bones. And right now it's snoring. Like you see its little body pulsing. It's like
I kind of just point at him like towards the group,
so you lean back to the group and you're shh.
and I want to hide right here.
All right.
Is this
Go
like,
ahead and
safe
roll
place to hide, or
stealth
should I
again.
go- or
You-
should I come-
No, you could hide there because there's a pedestal underneath the glass, but I do need another stealth check for the hide action.
Okay. Plus
Um,
5.
But yeah, all right. Jesus Christ. Okay, and the rest of you?
I guess I'll also try to hide.
Where you hiding?
So these are all glass boxes, right? With stuff in them?
With pedestals underneath them. So like crouching down, you can hide behind the pedestal. But in between these glass boxes, there's maybe like 3-4 inches between them, so you can't fit between them.
So the only place to hide would be right here then, right?
Or back behind here.
I'm gonna try and go up next to Valeria and hide behind her. Not Valeria, Valindra. And hide there.
All right. Does that mean I can aid him in hiding next to me?
No. Because you're hiding. You can't aid him in hiding.
Do you want me to roll 2 stealth checks or just 1 or
Well, actually, what was your stealth when you were just walking?
a fucking 9?
A 9. Okay, so as you're walking up, you get to your intended location, but as you're walking up, you hear the dragon. Get your ass back there, you muscle wizard.
Wait, why? I had to walk away for a second. I wanted to move forward.
Oh, got you. Sorry.
Yeah, I walked away to ask about flight.
That's fine. Yeah. So as Sora's like trying to creep up, and then you guys move forward, the dragon's eyes immediately snap open, and it just like immediately just goes.
When did I make the noise?
When you were walking, you rolled a
No,
9 on your stealth.
No, okay, so like way back here.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying you didn't think you made a noise. I'm sorry.
No,
No,
like
you'd be like right here.
right here. Okay. I don't want to stop when that
Because
happens.
that's like right in its range. Yeah. So as soon as you get to there, the people behind or the rest of the party behind you starts moving forward, and the dragon's like the way it's curled, you can see like the side of its face, and its one eye just opens. You see its yellow eye. And it's like, and it stands up, and it's just standing on its pile of bones, growling at you.
Can I get a little surprise attack shot?
Wait, where is the dragon?
See me?
You would get advantage, yeah, if you want to just attack.
I'm gonna cast sleep.
Well,
I'm gonna.
you're in the initiative order now. He gets a free attack because he's hidden.
I see. Okay.
Where is this dragon? Is it ahead of us? Or out?
Yeah, you can't even see it. You just hear like Salvatore. You walk up and you just hear like.
Okay, yeah.
23 hit.
Oh, man.
23 does hit, and then we're gonna roll initiative. So go ahead and do that, guys.
It's fucked
I
up.
mean, unless he just kills the dragon, which I don't see happening. But maybe.
It's fucked up. Dragon doesn't deserve this
Where
shit,
did-
man.
Logan,
8 damage.
L2,
Hmm.
L2.
Where are you guys?
Are you at your computer? I don't think he's at his computer. You're muted. Do you
Again.
know you're muted? No, he probably got pulled away to get yelled at.
And this is my initiative.
So he'll just be
What the fuck?
Jesus, Eloy.
3 20s in a row. What the fuck? Hey,
Well, I
that's
mean,
good.
he had 2 rolls in the middle there.
Oh, what? Yeah, but
I did also roll a 1 in initiative before, so. You see, doing that Laura Bailey thing where I test out the dice before actually playing where it pays at everyone.
oh, that's nonsense. She's crazy.
Nah, that's nonsense. Laura is crazy.
Travis is right. Shit's bananas.
Yeet! All right, go ahead, plug your initiatives in, my friends, my children. Is this the right song?
What distance is that?
Nope, that's not the right song.
Tell me. Because I can't.
30,
see.
35.
35 in front of me, right? And then this is 30? No,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeet.
Maximum overyeet.
Maximum overheat.
Yeetimus Maximus.
I don't think we need to attack this thing. It doesn't seem like it's trying to kill us or anything. But maybe I'm being stupid.
It's sleeping on a pile of.
Of bones, yeah.
We're just doing pest control.
That's fair. My dreams of having a pseudo dragon familiar are forever dashed.
No, I had the
This
same
isn't a
idea.
pseudo dragon anymore.
He's much larger than a pseudo dragon.
You literally killed the pseudo dragon. You
Sir.
in specific.
Sir.
Sora killed a fucking pseudo dragon. So don't
I
give me
don't-
that shit, because I
I don't-
played it.
I don't need you to tell
back.
me how hypocritical I am.
Hey, you're back. Go
I'm
ahead
aware.
and roll initiative, Logan.
Yo, Alec, did you
The
feel
fuck
There's
did
a-
we do?
There's a fight happening.
What? How did we end up in this fight?
You would know if you were here.
Damn, roasted.
I think that's your first official roast of the campaign, Logan.
Oh.
It's okay, dude. You got arrested by living
I got 17.
himself, dude.
All right, lit. And Salvi got a 12.
I go before the monster.
So hopefully this guy protect me.
Yeah, that
for
worked that time.
Hey, it worked that time.
Hey,
Valindra.
Well, I shot it. I angered it, so I'm gonna come back here and hide.
Where even is it?
Roll-
I can't see it.
Exactly. Roll stealth.
Oh, fuck.
Close enough.
Carry a torch.
Bam.
Being a rogue without dark vision just kind of sucks ass, man.
And I'm back.
Not that it's bad, it just seems inconvenient. Like it's the plenty fine, plenty good.
Ustora.
Ooh.
How much damage did you do to it, Eloy? 8? Nice.
Yep.
And you did
You said it was a red dragon?
Nice. Its skin color is red, and its
Yeah,
exhibit said red, so yeah.
That's what I meant. Like it looked red. Okay, well I'm gonna take a wild guess and say fire's not gonna be too effective. It's just a hunch. So I'm not gonna cast fireball unless I'm gonna cast magic missile. And hopefully that will do something decent. Yay.
He did the damage.
It's gonna like shoot little crazy beams of magic mysticism bullshit.
Yeah, you make these little crazy beams, and they just like thwack into his little dragon torso. He's like, ah!
There you go. Pew, 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 motherfuckers.
I don't know where it is.
It's all the way over here.
It's called Get Good, dude. Never.
Damn. It's called dark vision, dude.
Should have picked the better race.
No, but he can fly. That's pretty good.
Logan?
Yeah, I can fly.
Logan 1?
Yeah, hi.
Logan?
It's your turn.
You silly bear.
Boom. That's it.
Genghis?
It's movement and action to move more. That's it.
So I'm guessing it's over here by me.
No.
Yeah, it's behind you, back in the room we
It's
came
all
from.
the way over here, my guy. Literally at the other end of the room from where you are.
Yeah, it's behind you, back in the room we came from.
Yeah, we went back to
You
the-
could roll perception to hear it.
No, he can hear it growling. He knows it's in that direction.
He just can't see where that direction.
I just can't see.
Like very
my light.
briefly, you can see the flash of like this tiny body getting blasted by Sora's bolts of energy.
Mhm.
But aside from that, you can't see it. You just know it's in this direction.
Okay.
So whose turn is it?
It is Aeolus's turn.
Oh, it's my turn. Okay. So if I dash, I get 2 times my movement speed. So I'm gonna move right here, because that would be 50.
Yes.
Okay. And I guess I'll just try to throw a dagger at it. Oh.
Ah!
Huh?
So trying to throw a dagger at it, you're going to be at disadvantage.
Mhm.
So roll twice.
Plus,
Plus 6.
yeah, there. I almost did +4.
Roll that one more time. Wow. Yeah, 23 hits. Disadvantage
Plus.
23. Damn.
So I roll just a 1d4. Right?
Oops, I didn't loop the music. Yeah, just 1d4 plus your ability modifier. So
Plus
plus 4. sneak attack. I like him. All right, so -6. All right, yeah. So you throw your dagger, it like skids across his flesh and like slices, and you can see that you can like barely kind of hear. Yeah, because you can't even see at all. But you can hear that you just like wildly throw your dagger in the darkness, and you hear this little like like this little yelp.
Mhm.
And now it is the dragon's turn.
Woohoo! You hit it in the neck, dude. Wow.
The link
Things
is
die there.
All right. The what did he just link to in Roll20? Oh no, baby dragon. Thanks.
because it's Leor linked in Discord. You're welcome.
I know what he linked.
You're welcome. I was gonna.
Baby dragon.
Baby, do it.
Aha, right there. Perfect. Perfect.
What is it?
And that's still within his movement. So the dragon is gonna flap his little wings and fly over to here.
Damn it.
Because he sees all of you guys and is immediately threatened, and he's gonna breathe fire on you.
In what
No,
direction?
he's looking upward. This direction. So
Right next to
Casimir,
him.
Salvatore, and
Salvatore.
Ayla.
What? What's the cone on that? What the fuck?
15
15.
feet.
Wow, 15-foot cone is definitely a lot different in this game.
What do you mean? It goes up, over, and that's 15.
No, I'm saying in Pathfinder it doesn't go nearly as like it's not as wide.
Yeah, no, Pathfinder goes up, over, up, over.
Yeah.
Roll the party.
Yeah, it goes.
All right,
here,
hit me.
This
Come on.
15,
Come on, right.
and then that.
All right, so make a dexterity saving throw, you three.
Ooh. /D / roll D20 plus a 4. Because it's dexterity, right?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, cool. 11.
Hey, when the roll came, make a deck save.
Shut the fuck.
When the bars does more rolls.
Wait. Are you hitting all three of them?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because it's a 15-foot cone.
Spooky fire. So that is gonna be. All right. So Aeolus, you fail, so you're taking full damage.
God
The
damn it.
other two of you are taking half damage.
Please don't be more than 17.
And oh, it's more than 17. You're unconscious for sure. It is 24.
Fuck me.
24 damage.
Wow. What? Is he dead?
He's unconscious.
Where did you roll that?
Damn it.
Okay, I didn't think about it. The cone rules.
Yeah. How do
it's,
cones work in 5e?
You do like. It's hard to explain. Basically, you would have to either hit Casimir or Salvatore. You couldn't
Yeah,
hit
that's what I'm
both,
saying.
so
You definitely don't hit all
5 foot,
three of
Then
us.
10 feet wide, then 15 feet wide.
Yeah, it
So, like,
becomes.
It would look like this.
And then
that.
like that. Yeah, it's more like
Something like
this.
1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3, and then 1. Wait, is it? Hold on. I pulled up a cone template for 5e, so
Oh, that works.
yeah.
I think
so
it
goes
might
1,
be.
2.
What was it, Xanathon? Find it.
From the creature's square, it goes out 3 from the creature's square. So 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2. Yeah. So actually, Salvatore wouldn't get hit. It's just gonna be Casimir and Aeolus.
God,
I wasn't gonna argue about
Because
it.
if you're going straight, it goes 1, 2, 3, and then these two are encompassed as well.
It's fire damage, right?
Yeah.
And you said how much?
24.
Halved.
So 24 is half to 12, which is then half to 6, because I have resistance to fire.
Jesus. Nice.
I take all the damage.
Yeah. So you take 24, which puts Aeolus unconscious.
That sucks.
Hey, I'm gonna have him attack once though.
Oh
That's
my God.
hilarious.
Oh, that is hilarious. So roll your attack roll, Aeolus. +6.
So slash roll. D6.
No, D20 +6. You're doing your attack roll.
Oh right.
Wait.
D20 plus 6. 10.
Wait, I thought
Alright.
I thought he was on the
Yeah.
ground.
So a 10's gonna miss. Well, yeah. He's using Puppet Master.
That's what I thought. Okay.
But yeah. So the dragon like does this little like jumping leap with his wings, and then like stops there and shoots a cone of fire out, coating Casimir and Aeolus. Casimir just kind of like buckles down and just takes it. Aeolus, however, gets hit by the flame at point blank range, lets out like a yelp, and then just hits the ground. And like his wings are like singed, and he has like a little tiny fire on the tip of one of his wings. And then Casimir focuses on him, holds his hand out, the blood fingernails thing, and then no, wait, you weren't strengthening it. I lied. And then Aeolus just gets lifted back up and just like swings out with one of his swords, and the dragon just kind of like ducks it.
Nice.
And now it is Zohar's turn.
God damn it. You should. So am I out of the turn order now?
Yeah, well, for the moment. Well, no, on your turns, you have to make a death saving throw to not die.
So
You have to make 3 of those. On your turn, we'll do it. It's on your turn.
Okay. Fuck me though.
Haha.
Yeah, you hit him with that dagger real good, boy.
Is anyone opposed to me? You know, no. I want to capture this thing, so I'm going to grapple it. I'm gonna put away my weapon, pull out rope, and grapple it.
Does rope help you with grapple checks? Or is
No.
that after they're grappled?
After they're grappled, I want to try and tie them up.
Okay. That would be an action in and of itself, though. So you're using your action to grapple.
Mm-hmm.
And go ahead and make your athletics check.
It's an athletics check?
It's an athletics check, yeah.
Okay.
Which runs off of your strength.
Cool.
All right, he is grappled.
Okay, can I use my bonus to tie rope around its mouth? Or you know what?
No,
It's legs.
Anything with the rope is going to be an action.
Okay, fine. It's grappled. I got it grappled, boys.
It is grappled.
Good.
All right, I'd
So
be like,
it can't move.
I'm gonna say, don't kill it.
Oh, you're sure about that? All right.
Salvatore.
I'm gonna walk up and roll medicine.
Got you.
Do you
On
have
you
a
to
cantrip back in?
stabilize you.
Who else is unconscious? L2.
I don't know what the CP is. Does that?
Let me tell you, I'm looking it up.
Isn't there a cantrip that does it, Drew?
Yeah, I don't have the cantrip prepared.
Oh, okay.
I have guidance light and I have guidance light and toll the dead.
Spirit dying.
Wait, there's an attack and save for light. What?
I think you can try to blind somebody with it. Or no, you can try to make someone who doesn't want to be lit up.
Oh yeah, there's just a dex to avoid the spell. Oh okay. Oh okay.
Kind of weird. I don't know why you'd want to do that, but
Yeah, so the light's gonna go up so it can't hide.
oh, that's cool.
That's how I see it anyway. So there's no cantrip I have that is a bonus action.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You have healing word? Oh, no.
He's trying to
don't
figure out how
know
stabilizing works with
DC
medicine
on
checks.
that.
Just like make one up. 13.
Yeah, but I want to see really quick.
Fair enough.
What did you roll, Gio? An 11.
11.
Yikes.
Is that an action or a bonus action?
To administer first aid to an unconscious creature and help stabilize it, it requires a DC 10 medicine check.
So he met it.
Oh.
So yeah, you made it. Which automatically passes one of his saving throws. No,
Oh,
it just
just one?
stabilizes him completely. Yep. So he's stabilized. You're
You're
still
no longer
at,
dying. Woo!
You're still at, yeah, you're still at negative HP, but you're not dying.
No, I think
Okay.
stabilizing brings him to 0.
Technically, in 5e, there is no negative. It's always just 0.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
okay.
always just
It's
0.
just 0. All right, you're at 0 HP.
Is that a bonus or an action? Is that considered a bonus action or an action?
That is an action.
Yeah, I thought so. Just wanted to ask.
To help stabilize is totally an action.
Do you
And
have
can I use the bonus
Sanctuary,
action
Shield of
to
Faith?
assist Leor when he tries to untie it? Is that thing?
The help action isn't.
That's-
Aid another, or help.
Help
action.
is an action. Yeah, that's an action of itself.
All right, cool. I'm done then. I don't have any
Okay.
cantrips. None of my cantrips are bonus actions, so I can't. Like even all the ones I could prepare, none of them are bonuses.
There aren't that many bonus action things to.
Gotcha. So that's gonna make it Valindra's turn.
I will move here, and I will use my action to help Zohar tie the rope.
All right, I hand off the rope to him. It's like,
Oh, then I will just tie him up myself. As Zohar just holds it up for me, I just start tying its mouth shut. And then
Let me see here. Let me.
throw like a sleight of hand or something.
No, it's definitely not gonna be sleight of hand.
There are rules
Like
for this.
Yeah, I was gonna say I know there's rules for this because I've seen them before.
Hold on, I'll pull them up here. I'm just gonna find them again. Tying knots. Here we go. Intelligent sleight of hand to tie a knot.
Oh, all right. Around a creature.
Oh
that
no,
is
I don't know about.
actively resisting.
I mean, no, that would probably be something else. I just like the rules for tying a knot are that. I don't know about the rules for tying someone up.
I mean, I could also tie a knot with one of my spells called Ritual.
Someone up.
Okay, I can marry 2 people. Oh god. I'm sorry, my jokes are really lame, but I love them too much to not be lame.
Oh yeah, you can sleight of hand to tie him up, and then he gets on his turn a check to get out of it. And your
Okay,
sleight of
well-
hand has to beat his sleight of hand to slip out.
Okay.
Are you basing it off intelligence or dexterity?
Intelligence.
Plus, hold on.
Just change
Oh
it.
no, wait. I'm sorry. Basing it off of dexterity. What am I talking about? Never mind.
Okay. Because the rules for the knot is in, but if it's like the problem isn't really the knot here so much as it is like the person
Trying to
resisting.
wrap it around a
Yeah.
creature.
Yeah.
So that's my sleight of hand.
Gotcha. And then here's his sleight of hand to oppose it. That's what people online were saying, like an opposed sleight of hand check, and then on their turn they can break out using like athletics or something.
Oh Jesus.
All right. Yeah. So you try to tie it around. You,
He's
like,
thrashing
wrap
about
the
too
rope
much.
around his mouth, and he just like pulls his head back and slides out as you're tying the knot. So you still have the rope. It's not frayed or anything, but it's not tied, and it's like off his face now.
The rules
Can
I
the
found.
quiver hold a dragon?
What happened?
Can the quiver hold a dragon?
Oh Jesus, Gio.
Come on.
The rules. The
These
rules I
are
found
long objects. This is a long object.
That's okay.
Look.
Can I? Sorry. Go ahead, Richard.
I found the rules for tying a knot on page 78 of the Xanathar's Guide to Everything. If you want to ever check those out. Alec.
To finish my turn up, I'm gonna move here and hand the rope to Aelith and say, "Hey, You're better at this.
He's stabilized, but he's still unconscious.
I don't care. I tossed it at him.
Richard,
Unconscious with
Yeah,
what
so-
what's the rules for maintaining a grapple?
I have no
He
idea.
gets to oppose it on his turn. He makes
That's
another
it, yeah.
athletics to oppose it
Yeah, that's all it is.
versus your athletics.
Versus my. Oh, okay.
I forgot about that. That's okay.
Wait, can you use your bonus to give me inspiration?
No, I don't have any inspiration left.
Fuck.
I gave you inspiration and you used it.
I know. No, it's okay.
Let's just kill this thing, or just knock it unconscious. You can do non-lethal damage, can't you?
That's what I wanted to do, but
That's true. Yeah, you got. We could do non-lethal to it. I kind of.
Alright, so-
I want to keep it.
whatever. That's my turn.
Sorry? I like it. Oh, that's
You
your
said-
turn.
Belinda said it was-
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
reading something.
Yeah, it's
No, it's your
Sure.
turn, dude.
Are you done, Eli?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your turn.
All right.
He threw the rope at Aeolus. That's still
Cool.
happening.
He threw a rope at a corpse.
I did. That was the joke. I forgot. He's still like
No, do it so I can pick it up and try again.
Sure. Okay.
I'm just gonna.
I like
Do
the idea
nothing.
that the Linja pays
Be
so much
honest.
attention.
What are you doing?
I guess I'll try to aid in grappling it or like holding it down if I can. If not, I'm just gonna kind of stand here, looking helpful. Yeah. That's
Can
pretty
you?
much
All right.
So how does sleep work? Is it its current health or total health?
current health, but it's a radius and I can't make it smaller, so I'd hit all of us, and you guys would eat up all the damage. So it wouldn't do anything.
Well, wouldn't it do the center on the foot middle?
Nope.
No, it centers on. It doesn't center
On a
it
point.
affects the target with the lowest hit points first, and then
Right,
it
so
works
already
its way up
unconscious.
from there.
Well, my hit points are 19, so I'm confident that mine's not low. That's meta.
Ignoring
Uh,
unconscious creatures. Yeah.
meta, never mind. I lied.
It doesn't matter though. because I'm
But yeah, so you can use your action to on the dragon's turn help Zohar maintain the grapple if you want.
Okay. Yeah, whatever I can do to like aid, I'm gonna do that. That's it.
All right.
This is so ridiculous.
And Casimir.
I don't see why the hell we're saving this.
And we're not saving it. We're capturing it.
Why?
I
To
want
sell
it. To sell it, to keep it, whatever.
Well, actually, wouldn't
Okay, I'm stabbing it.
wouldn't this go against like being a good person, keeping a creature?
Morality is complicated.
Yeah, both of those miss.
All right, that's fine.
That's what I tried telling somebody. Morality is complicated.
Well, I personally want to keep it.
It is Aeolus's turn, but he can't act because he's unconscious.
All right. So opposed
Okay.
athletics.
Dragon's turn, if he wants to break out. He could also attack.
Okay.
There's nothing stopping you from attacking when you're.
Doesn't he have disadvantage because he's grappled?
Nah.
No, restrained is the only disadvantage you would get.
You can take the grappler feat to do that.
Exactly.
We get feet to level 4, right?
Mm-hmm.
But as it is right now, like, there's no real disadvantage for him being grappled. You guys have him surrounded anyway. He's just gonna lash out and try and bite Valindra.
Ah!
Oh, never mind.
I'll be right back. Need a drink.
19.
That does. Don't do it. Don't do it. You done fucked up, dragon.
13 damage.
To who?
Valindra.
Oh,
Yeah, so Zohar's just like holding its back, like trying to keep it held, and then it like looks like it's gonna squirm out of the grapple, and then it just lunges forward and like takes a huge old chunking bite into Valindra.
Oh no.
You're not unconscious. You're good.
Yeah, it just super lunges forward and just goes and just like sinks its teeth into her.
All right.
It is still grappled.
Is this a real
and
dragon
then
or a
it's
pseudo
Zohar's
dragon?
turn.
So-
what about did you do the death saving throw for
He's stabilized.
I'm sorry, I'm dumb.
All right.
He's just unconscious because he has to get above 0 to get back up.
You can grab the rope.
Yeah, I'll try and tie it up, I guess.
All right. Sleight of hand.
Okay. Sleight of
You
hand.
just have to roll higher than his d20 to tie him up. Yeet.
All right, he's
All
tied
right.
up. I tie him up at the
Alright.
mouth and the legs.
All right. So you just like flip him over on the ground. You tie up his mouth, his legs, and then I need to look at the restrained condition because he is now restrained. Speed becomes 0. Attack rolls have advantage. Against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. And it has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws as well. Yeah, so you have it tied up and restrained. What would you guys like to do from here? Salvatore. Because combat's not technically over. He can still break out of this.
Non-lethal.
He's muted.
Oh no.
Salvatore delays his action.
Oh my god, would you look at that? He delayed his action. That makes it Valendra's turn.
Well, this thing almost killed me. This thing is getting hit with a dissonant whispers as I go.
Motherfucker. I love it.
So roll me a wisdom saving throw, I think it is. Yes.
Got you. Okay. Wisdom saving throw. Wisdom saving. A 2.
Wait, I'm back.
Wow,
Wait.
All right.
All right, it's
Can you stop? No.
it's Big Boy's turn. Wait, he's restrained, Gio.
Get out of my room.
Roll the damage.
Get out of my room. Just get out of my room, please. Sorry, my brother keeps coming in here to shoot me with darts. So what happened after Zohar's turn?
7.
I restrained him.
7. It's gonna be your turn now. Valindra, he restrained him,
Alright, yeah.
tied up his legs in his mouth, and then Valindra, used dissonant whispers to hurt him a little bit.
Well, can I non-lethal damage?
It's psychic damage.
No, can I non-lethal?
It's the same thing. You just
Yeah.
hurt them whenever you bring him to 0. You can choose to either knock him.
Yeah,
unconscious
you
or
just
kill him.
say like, I don't want to kill him.
Okay, another roll attack roll, so I get advantage though.
Yes.
I missed, right?
Yep, misses.
Alright. Sora's turn then?
So he's like squirming, tied up, like on the ground, like squirming around, and you're trying to like whack-a-mole, like bap him with a hammer, and you're just like and you just like, hit a floor. Sora.
I'm just gonna try and like hold this thing down with everybody else for whatever purpose.
I
No, it's not
I-
unconscious.
want to keep it.
I know you want to keep it, but it's killing us actively.
I'm gonna punch this dragon in the face.
Oh my god, Sora's the one punch man over here. If he knocks this dragon unconscious with a punch, I'm gonna fucking flip.
We can either sell it, or I personally expressed earlier that I wanted a mount, and it's
This
a
thing
dragon.
is the same size as you. You cannot ride it.
When I get
No, it's
older,
gonna
you
get
said.
bigger.
Yeah, when it gets bigger, but it's also
That's-
gonna get stronger when it gets bigger.
Yeah, I'm
he's
gonna
saying it's
tame
a
it.
dragon, he's
I'm gonna
saying.
tame it, dude. Well, I want to try and tame it.
I have the express interest on selling it.
Okay, I am also in agreement with selling it or keeping it.
Another mount.
How moral is capturing a
Okay,
creature to sell
listen,
it?
we can have an argument about this later. Sora, roll to punch him
With advantage.
Forgot.
with advantage.
Forgot I had to roll. To be honest, it's kind of thought like I don't know what I thought. What is my score for that? Fuck.
Should just be your strength.
Woo!
All right. Sora goes to punch out and just like swings at the air.
Oh wait, no. It would actually be a 9. So
You still miss.
Still gonna miss.
yeah.
Casimir.
I'm not keeping this thing alive, so there you
What's
go.
up?
Again, another fucking low roll, but
Yeah.
You got a high roll on the d4s.
11. All right.
I mean, yeah, but it's a fucking d8, and I've rolled lower than 4
And
on.
then yeah,
like,
so
every
he's
single
holding it. He's holding it still. The rope is tied up around it. You just take your rapier and stab him.
Aeolus is unconscious too.
Aeolus is
Nice.
unconscious.
Does he
Now
need a
it's
roll?
Dragon's turn, so here comes that strength roll. He doesn't
Or
have to be
acrobatics.
stabilized.
That's right, I stabilized him. I didn't know. You said it was only one roll, but then we talked about it.
His strength
So
is
I'm
way
just,
better,
so
Richard.
I'm just not
I know.
able to do anything.
You're out
this
until
fight
you're back up. Yep.
Alright, cool.
You're actually out until you come back up.
And Lior, no wait, I'm sorry. Rope. I found stats for rope. Ha ha ha.
Wait, aren't I still grappling it? I mean, I'm
It's
holding
tied
it and tying it. Like I grappled it and then tied it up.
It doesn't matter that you have it grappled. Restrained is just a better version of grapple.
It's super grappled.
It's super grappled.
To break the rope, it is a DC 17 strength check.
Nice.
It has 2 hit points. Bam! He breaks it.
All right.
So yeah,
Oh,
the dragon
That's-
like the dragon
that's an
squirms
action,
around
right?
in your the dragon squirms around in your arms and just like you can hear the rope starting to strain and then it rips its mouth open and just goes like "Arrgh!" and then like squirms and breaks the rest of the rope off.
All right.
And now it's your turn, Zohar. 'Cause that's his
God
action.
damn it.
He is no longer grappled. He is just
Punch
he's
it.
out of it.
You
Wait,
just
no,
non-lethally
he is
take-
grappled.
You're not grappled and restrained. He stopped being restrained, so he's done with all of it.
What do you mean?
Yeah,
It's-
bro.
I'm
just
still
restrained.
grappling him.
He broke out of your grapple too with that 20.
Wouldn't
broke
he
out
have to go
everything.
to against my grapple check or
Because
athletics?
the restrained is the grapple.
Yeah.
So wouldn't I
Like,
roll athletics?
No, he
No,
made
because he broke the restraint because he broke the rope.
And isn't that higher than your
Okay,
last
you
roll
can't
anyway?
you can't be grappled and restrained is what he's saying. So he was restrained, he broke the restraint, now because the restraint's gone, he's gone. It's gone.
All right.
He was restrained and now he's not anything. Because
You
the
grab-
grapple
You grappled
Alright.
it in order to restrain it.
so he's not grappled and restrained at the same time. From grappled, arrow pointing to restrained, restrained, broke, gone.
All right, I'm gonna do non-lethal on this attack.
You don't have to say that, but yeah, I got you. Just for like flavor purposes. I got
Cool,
you.
I missed.
Yeah, hard miss.
And I have advantage.
Um,
so
Cool.
that's advantage
I
for
won't
flanking,
roll
right?
higher than a fucking 9 all game, whatever.
Can I drop both my things and grab my spear as a bonus?
don't even have to drop them. You just put them away.
Oh,
I've hit with 1 firebolt all day.
and advantage, right?
At advantage, yes.
18.
Hits. Meets.
I'm not trying to kill it, as you said.
All right. Yeah.
I'm
I mean, yeah. Go ahead. All right. 9 damage. So you guys for Zohar, like you went to hit with like the back of your glaive where it's like not sharp, and then Salvatore, you want to hit him with just like the like.
I bonk him in the middle of the head. Literally, like bonk him in the head.
Yeah, just like bonk him. with the
Concuss
spear.
him.
Stop that!
It's bad, doggy.
Bad boy.
And
Bad one.
Valindra.
Ooh.
It's my turn? Oh.
Mhm.
Yeah, I have nothing to heal you with. Sorry, bro.
Yay. I know. That's why I am going to move over.
You're taking a
like
attack.
this. No, because I'm moving here so I can dissonant whispers again. And now that it's free, if it fails the saving throw, it'll fucking book it. So roll me an
But we're
elevation
trying to
saving throw.
catch it.
Hell no! I'm a 2 HP.
You're the only one
Alright.
trying to catch it.
It's too dangerous to be left alive.
Kill it.
Or just knock it unconscious even. Then we
They're
can-
Yeah, if we knock it unconscious,
Oh
we
my
can do whatever we
god!
want.
Again?
Wait, why is the saving throw so low? What's
That's
their
how spells
attacking
work.
modifier?
All right. Once again, it takes 7 damage.
+3? What do you?
Mine's +4. That's all. I thought he would have.
'Cause you rolled super high.
I thought he would have 116 as well. No, I didn't roll super. I rolled 118, and the rest were pretty low actually.
No, I mean you rolled high. No, it doesn't matter.
Ah, never mind.
Alright, so that's another 7 damage. And then, let's see here. That makes it Sora's turn.
I am going to. Yikes. Okay. I'm just gonna disengage and walk away.
Alright.
And I'm gonna throw a knife. Nope. That's not a thing I can do. But I am gonna disengage.
Alright. Disengage, walk away from him. Like hiding or anything? Like, I mean, like
No,
crouching or
no.
just standing there?
Nah, that's a hide. I didn't take the hide action. I just
Yeah,
getting
I got
away,
you.
so not melee range. Does he look like he might be able to reach longer? Like, is his tail super long? Something like that.
No, he looks like he can reach about 5 feet with his appendages.
I'm still gonna
What's
move
wrong with his
farther
left
back.
arm?
It's curled up.
His left arm.
Yes, his left arm is. His left arm is blending with his back leg, and his right arm is curled up.
Okay. Logan, do you think?
This thing has a lot of fucking health.
Yeah, it's almost as if it was a fucking dragon.
Well, good.
I'm sorry, I was waiting for. Didn't I? Don't know if
Please
just-
kill him.
Alex just dead, I guess.
What?
Never mind.
What do you mean? Why'd I be dead?
Because I didn't fucking hear you for like the last however long people have been telling me to do something.
No,
Oh, no.
I don't think he's.
Hey, look,
he's
I
not
can't
telling you
roll
to take
shit.
your turn. You should just-
Now, Alice, go ahead and roll a d20 for me.
So just a normal D20.
Just a d20.
Nice.
You still unconscious. I was gonna give you an 8 a hit point back if you rolled above 10.
I knew it. I knew that's what you were gonna do. That's why I was thinking to myself. That's why I was thinking to myself. Yep, that's it. That's so fucking great.
Yeah. So, okay. I'll count to 10. That's fine. You have a 1 HP.
Oh boy.
Can I
Your wings are still singed. Your armor has this char all over it. But you are awake. So you were on the ground, then you're like, huh, and you wake up. The dragon is still there. There's broken rope at its feet.
Did you guys try to fucking capture it?
We're still trying. We're still trying to capture.
We're
this thing.
trying to capture / kill it / knock it out.
Just try not to kill it too hard.
If I keep on just healing someone, just say kill it, kill it, kill it.
All right, I think this reaction's over. You can stop saying "kill" it 15 times. I have a. Do we have a free action ever?
I'm gonna try to.
You can non-lethally attack it if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
All right,
Volunteer, shut up.
I have 2 HP. Please.
just stop, please. We understand.
Um,
I had 2 HP earlier as well.
I'm gonna try to hit with my sword, but not like.
Not lethally.
All right.
+6.
If it's unconscious or dead, it doesn't matter. It's not a threat anymore.
23.
Nice.
You get your sneak attack damage too.
Yeah, your non-lethal sneak attack.
2d6 +4.
What's up, Liam? How's it going?
6 +4. 4.
Wow.
Nice.
Whap.
Whap. Good shit. Good whap.
Yeah. So you stand up from the ground and then you like spin your short sword around and just like bap him on the head with the pommel. of your short sword.
Take that, you son of a bitch.
Is it still up?
It is still up. It's looking
Woozy. It's looking
it's
woozy.
looking panicked and like frightened. But it's still up. And
God
then,
damn it.
let
It's
me
gonna
see.
fly away. I know it.
Do any of you speak Draconic?
Yes,
No.
I do.
How do you speak all these languages as a paladin?
Because I am Zohar of the Grey Hill Paladins.
Okay, that's a good point.
Like, where did you get these languages? I hate it. Okay.
I speak
It's fine.
Draconic.
I don't actually. Okay, but like,
I am actually
or
curious.
meme?
No,
I am
actually.
now getting
No,
curious.
this is not a meme. I actually know Draconic, yes.
Oh, okay. I mean, I know a lot of backgrounds give languages, so that's probably where. But either way, all right, yeah. So does anyone else speak Draconic?
Nope.
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 Okay. So the dragon's like looking around, kind of getting all panicky. It looks
Oh,
like that
hold
just
on.
from its like
I'll
surface
be right back.
emotion.
Shub's trying to get in my room.
Okay. And it begins to speak in Draconic, and it just says to you, Zohar, not to you, but just out loud. It says uh, it says you come to my home, I kill, you come to my home, you die, I kill.
I retort with a "You're coming with me."
The rest of you just hear like come out of its mouth.
And then Zohar's like, "Rrr."
Can I roll an intimidation roll as part of my thing? As
No,
a
it's
part
not
of my
your
retort? Ah, okay.
And then he is going to so you retort to him, say you're coming with me. He turns, trains his eyes on you, and he gonna bite you.
Okay.
Bitey. Bitty bit.
I'd rather him bite me than anyone else, so.
Same.
Definitely not me.
Ooh.
Take a free attack.
Okay, free attack.
Well,
I really don't
Yeah.
want to go down again.
you have to try to attack. I mean,
Oh, I have to try to
well.
attack?
Attack roll,
yes.
yeah.
Should I be ballsy on this?
No.
No, please just kill
No, I should have been ballsy. Okay, non-lethal.
All right. Yeah, so it says its whole thing in Draconic. You talk back. It tries to bite you and goes so wide that you just like hit it with the staff part of your glaive in the head.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks kind of dazed. And now it's your turn.
Okay, I'm going
It's
to...
bleeding. It has puncture wounds. It's like its jaw is kind of goofed up from like all the hits it's taken, and it's just like kind of panting. It looks incredibly injured.
Gonna 5 foot.
Okay.
I really think that we should just kill him.
Oh, okay.
All right.
So that's
Well, I
2d10.
mean, yeah.
Non-lethal.
A non-lethal critical.
A non-lethal critical. Oh yeah, so you move a little bit, and then you take this wide-ass swing with your glaive, and just bring it down the like staff end, and just like smash it on the dragon's head, and it just like with the glaive, his body just crumples to the ground.
Yes!
Still breathing, like very labored, light breathing, but his body crumples to the ground. It's like,
Okay.
but yeah, unconscious.
Alright, cool.
Oh my god.
Alright. I feel like I'm gonna come over to religion and be like, I'm sorry. I don't have any healing.
I'm gonna look at you disappointed, as if my face said, "Wow, I can't believe you've done this."
Oh my god.
I'm gonna
And
Wanna
then I'm
walk
gonna
up.
just lay down. I have 2 HP.
Alright.
The door where the dragon's pile is sitting in front of is a metal door that has like this bit like embedded in the door. You can see like a lock with the handles, and then the whole door is covered in these black scorch marks.
Whoa, I heard door. So
Alright, I'm gonna carry the dragon around.
Yeah, I'm gonna help you.
Okay.
What
Are
can I
there-
do to lock?
Oh, okay. All right. Do you want them to know you're doing it?
Me?
No, Casimir.
I'm just gonna go do it.
I
I'm
will
going to
stop him.
I
I
told my
will
students,
stop
like,
him.
Hey, it's no threat any longer. No need for that.
I'm not leaving this thing alive in the city.
That's fine. We'll take him back.
We'll take him back.
Take him back to where? You're gonna drag him halfway across the 3rd floor?
No. We're gonna drag him halfway across to the 1st floor.
To where?
Wherever we go. I
It's
mean, Delvar wanted it to capture it and maybe train it to tame it, you know?
Or we could sell it.
It's still relatively. I think selling is a little more
How much is that
wrong
monster
because
thing? Were they?
Well-
it did all of this to me in one bite.
People pay for parts, so no one's going to want a live baby dragon.
I want a live baby dragon.
I want a live baby dragon.
I'm
I
gonna
don't think-
ignore
I
these
think
guys
selling-
and try
selling
to
a
open the door.
sentient creature is a little not on my list of to do. Even if it is evil or belong to me.
A
That's not
sentient
good.
creature that was sleeping on a pile of bones and almost killed Valindra.
Almost killed Aeolus too.
Yeah, that's true.
Actually killed Aeolus.
No, he's still alive. Almost killed Aeolus. It's still the operative. I almost died to those armors. You see me
Look at my
complaining
wings.
still? I'm fine.
The dragons or not dragons. The doors are locked.
I'm
Can,
gonna.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab him.
Help him pick the lock.
Hold on. Hold on there, boyos.
I'm just gonna.
We're all a little fucked up after that.
Can you just give me control of the dragon token so I can move him with me?
What do I need to do to lock? Like, what do I need?
Yeah, I'm gonna move him with Salvatore too.
I think I could handle it by myself. How heavy is it?
Weighs about like 75, 80 pounds.
Oh yeah, I'm good. I have 16 strength. I think I'm good, right? I'm pretty sure I'm fine.
Alec,
I have to like tie it.
what do I need to roll in order to lockpick this? If I can.
That's gonna be sleight of hand
Yep.
Ooh,
And
boy.
I'm gonna help
with
you.
advantage because Valindra's gonna help you.
And proficiency.
either-
He
do
should be
either of you
proficient
guys
with
have-
those if he took that.
Thing is, do either of you guys have thieves' tools?
I do.
I mean, Aeolus should.
I do not.
Yeah, no, I could carry him. My carry
I will
capacity is
help.
My carry capacity is 240, and I'm currently holding 100 pounds worth of gear.
Damn, the sword just
Okay,
pushes
so
me out of the way. It's like
Boom.
D20 plus
I am the thief now.
6, right? So it's a D20 plus 6 plus a proficiency in it, and I
Yes.
get a
Advantage.
advantage. Yeah. So
Yeah, so it's gonna be D20 plus 6 with advantage. So go ahead again. You
20.
remember you can just press up and then enter, and it'll redo your last roll.
Jesus.
All right, yeah. So Aeolus like still just barely shaking off, dying. Like, stands up and he's just like, he walks over to Luck. He's like, I got this. I got it. And he leans forward and he's just like spinning the lock, and then after about the second time, the lock picks fall out of his hands. You guys are like, oh, okay.
Okay, you don't got it. You don't got
should
it.
take over here.
Can I try it, or have I already burned my attempts?
No, I think thieves' tools can be used more than once.
See, whatever. Then I will roll it with my dex plus my proficiency.
He didn't roll low enough. He didn't roll low enough to break them. So
I kind of like. I'm resting against the door and I'm like,
No.
Are you women over there having a good time? Do you need help over there?
oh yeah, I'm
Oh, we
having
got
a
it.
grand
Going
time
great.
being almost dead.
do it with advantage, Richard.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
If you want.
While carrying, can I just kick open the door again?
A 15 cracks the lock.
Good
You
job,
you hear that very satisfying like from the inside,
The door's got a shotgun.
and
That's my boy.
yeah, the door
Door's
is
got a
open.
shotgun.
Is there another fight in this place? If there's another fight, we might
This
be a little
man
screwed.
just say to me, the door's got a shotgun.
Thank you.
Is this door? I have a question. Is there another
What the
fight beyond this
fuck
door?
are these?
Because I feel like that might be a little fucked.
Friends.
So as you guys enter the room here,
Wait, sorry,
lead
before you
into the-
before you do your whole thing, I want to be like, friends, let's get your book and get out of here.
That's another fucking fight. God damn it.
So when you enter the room, once again, another empty room lined with display cases. Actually, I'm sorry, these look like glass, but they're not glass. These are all
Fucking axe.
bookshelves. However, the majority of them have no books on them. There's like 10 books across all of the bookshelves. It looks like the place was cleaned out long ago. At the end of the hall, however, is a diorama behind big glass walls of wax.
Whoa,
sculptures
slow down
of
there.
Wizards. What?
Not you.
Why did? At the end of the hall is like this diorama with like wax sculptures and of wizards and librarians. There's 4 in total. Of them like pouring through like books and scrolls and stuff like that. They are behind glass walls though. Like this bit is glass.
I'm gonna look at Valindra and say, Valindra, did this? What's the race of the guy called again?
Mind flayer.
Mind Flayer. Yeah, I've been trying to remember that all weekend. Did this Mind Flayer say what the name of the book is?
I don't know. Did he? I don't think so.
He told you it was called the Aberrant Tome.
Oh yeah.
So you have about just like taking a cursory look through the library. There's about 10 books on all the shelves, and then behind the diorama there is the 4 wizard sculptures, 3 of which have books, and 1 of them has a scroll.
It's called the Aberrant Tome.
All right, I'm gonna go up forward. I think Aeolus and Valindra should stay a little behind in case anything happens again, considering your current situation.
Yeah. Trust me, it was my plan. I am going to come if I can fucking drag
Can
my
I roll a
token.
history?
Also, does anyone else have any more rope or anything?
I do.
History won't really get you anything.
Wait, are you guys gonna short rest or
The
not?
the only issue
I'm gonna
is that
hide here.
Saurix did not describe the book to you. He just told you to get the Aberrant Tome.
Can I roll perception to look for it?
That would be investigation.
Oh, well.
Yeah, it would be investigation to like look through every one of the books. But yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so
I'm gonna hide here
plus
and sit here.
roll
And wait until something happens.
plus a 4.
God, you're garbage.
Shut the So do you want to help me or what?
Hell no.
I
I'm almost
zoned
dying
out
over here.
for a minute.
Well, so am I.
The books. Do any of them match the description I was given?
There was no description. The only thing we have is a name called the Aberrant.
No, the description
One of the
I was
one of the
given.
wizard sculptures behind the glass wall has the purple leather that Saurix described to you.
I'm gonna stroll on up there.
I'm
And
How
Could I
close to
roll
the
stealth because I'm hiding?
me too.
how close to the sculptures do I get?
I'm gonna hide right
Like-
here.
Does anything happen as I don't have a token.
No.
Do you want me to put that down myself or?
I mean, you can if you want to. Everybody else did.
Okay,
There you go.
cool. No?
Oh no, there's Thesaurus.
So is this like glass here? What is
That
this?
is a solid 5-foot glass wall.
What the fuck?
Oh, okay. So it'll be kind of hard to get through that.
Heard you guys needed someone to shoot something.
Can we
gonna-
tap the? Does anyone want to tap the dragon before we go forward? Because I would like to do that. Time up again.
What? You want to do out the
Who
dragon?
Has rope.
I have rope.
I don't know if I have rope.
You have
How's
more rope because you used your last rope.
I have 50 foot of hemp rope.
Okay.
I have
Um,
no rope.
do I have?
it would say it on your inventory. Also, the 8 investigation that finds you not.
Oh,
I mean,
Yeah,
the books,
also,
as you like leaf through some of the books, I mean, they look like they're like historical tomes about different arcane arts, things like that, but nothing like the book Saurex told you to look for.
Also,
Could
can
I-
I roll a stealth to hide right here? Just in case.
Sure.
Could I spam the shit out of Firebolt to kind of like
28.
Yeah,
melt
absolutely.
through
Also,
this
nice
shit
stuff, bro. Yeah,
super
go ahead.
slowly? Like I'm sure it would take fucking forever, but like would that theoretically?
I mean, the dragon broke out of his enclosure, which was like roughly the same.
I'm gonna
thickness.
make.
Yeah,
Sorry,
just gonna-
I'm gonna make a perception check.
I have a hammer for gear.
Does anyone want to aid me on this perception check?
Sure, but I also would like to cast
What are
guidance on
you
myself.
looking for?
The
Yeah,
aberrant
I have
tome.
rope.
It's that purple book over there.
Oh, well, not in character, because my character wouldn't tell you to do this. But Mage Hand.
I have a water skin.
No, these walls are solid, right? There's no way we can get things through them, right, Alex?
I mean, they're solid glass.
Yeah, so I have to get through, like even with
You
matching.
had, yeah.
Oh my god. I just now realized, because I looked through my
So
inventory,
yeah,
see if I had
Can I-
rope.
Can I get advantage since he's unconscious?
Yes, I'm gonna help you with that.
you don't need advantage. He automatically fails strength and dexterity checks.
Oh, I thought it was like to see how well I turn him up. Okay, never mind.
Alec.
No, you don't need to. You're fine.
We're gonna need better rope. We're gonna need like shackles. Can't you forge us
Yeah.
shackles?
Hemp rope is very weak. But yes, L2.
So I was looking through my inventory to see if I had rope, which I do. I have 50 foot of hempen rope.
Yeah.
And I just realized that I had a hooded lantern.
Oh, cool.
I'm gonna conjure 10 pounds of like heavy steel shackles. Just like the heaviest shackles I can make out of 10 pounds. I'm just gonna boop, pop those into
That
existence.
would be about 10 pounds.
Oh.
you made about 10 pounds of shackles.
No, I mean like I didn't know. Obviously, 10 pounds is 10 pounds. I'm saying it's like as heavy as they can be. Like
I'm gonna-
as thick as they can be.
I'll be like,
Alright,
I'm gonna ask him if he can make a muzzle
Now,
too.
What all do you want restrained?
I want
how
his
it
mouth.
determines- Hold on, you're not the one making the chain.
Okay.
What all do you want to be able to be restrained, Sora? Because that would determine how thick the chain can be.
I just like 2 handcuffs, like one for his arms and one for his legs. That's all. And I probably
Alright.
should put something for his mouth, but I didn't think of that when I was doing it. But I can just recast it, and yeah, I'm gonna do like something to put over his mouth, and then just something to hold his arms and his legs.
All right, so you make these like manacles that clamp shut around his snout and then around his legs, and they're all chained together.
I didn't chain them together. I was just gonna. I don't think they need to be chained together. I didn't want to waste the weight on that.
So wait, you're not making chains connecting them? You're just getting like bracelets?
Well, no, oh no, the like two handcuffs basically, and then
Yeah.
no, it has to be connected. What am I saying? Yes, they're all connected.
That's what I was saying. That's what I meant.